What's up guys, I'm Jem and welcome back to Sons of the Forest. Alright, in this episode I'm finally getting around to building my house. I've been game planning for a while since the building this game is a little bit weird. I want to build a decent sized house and I want to connect it to the water somehow. But first, I gotta try to line up my stairs with my gate somewhat well. So I want to go 6 logs out. It's kind of what I planned. So what I'm doing is I'm using these logs as like almost like a guideline. I want my staircase to be in the middle of these logs, so that as soon as you walk into the compound, the house is basically in the middle. Or at least the stairs are. I'd say I like that. That seems about center. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start setting up the staircases. Or the staircase to this. Alright, so this is kind of what I'm going for here. I want this to be stairs right here. But first, let me see if I can place these logs up here. Yeah, I can. Good, good, good. I have a design that I'll probably show in a minute. I think I'm going to draw up a diagram to kind of guide you guys through what I'm trying to do. So it might be a little bit hard to explain. But the reason that I'm building, kind of like framing this out first, is because if you start to place in panels and things of that sort, for some reason in this game it matters the order in which you build stuff. Which is really weird to me, but it is what it is. And what I want to do is... No, I need one of those. I'll need one of these to be cut both, or I need 2 quarter pieces. I kind of want to put fences on the outside of this. On the outside of the house. I hate trying to get the option to get use little quarter log. Oh, never mind, I needed half logs. Shoot. There's one down. Alright, so that should make it so that I shouldn't need these pieces right here. Ideally. Now what I'm gonna do is use... I messed up these 2 quarters. I'm gonna place these down. Not like that. I want to place it on top of them. I don't know if it's gonna allow me, so let me see if I start placing the steps down. So I want to put kind of a railing to this, to these stairs. Let's see if it'll allow me to build one. Because I did like a mock buildup of this thing. Just so I had a clue of what I was doing, and there was a lot of problems while I was building this thing. I feel like that's a little bit tall. We'll leave it. We'll leave it for now. I don't want to mess it up. If anything, I could always switch it to a quarter log on the bottom also. But that looks good enough for me. So now let's start building out. What I'm planning on doing is having this go out 7. So I'm gonna go out 3 on this side. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's incorrect. I need to get rid of this one. This is where the turn's gonna be. See if I can reuse this log right here. How many is that? That's 1, 2, 3, and then this one is gonna go over here. Let's see, where's the snap point? So in my last build, I ended up creating kind of just a square. I didn't like that, so I'm gonna change it up with this one. I'm trying to implement more curves to it, but it's kind of hard. Because you can kind of only build squares in this game. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna go 2, instead of just doing this and then coming back out, I'm gonna go 2 out that way, and that's probably where my window's gonna sit. Okay, now we're gonna go another 3 out. Ow, you mother. Okay, and that's this side done. So we went 3 here, we went in 1, then we went 2, and then we did another 3. So now we're gonna start wrapping around the back. The back I'm just gonna leave flat for now. There's just gonna be a bunch of pillars. There's not gonna be any indents in this one. So it should just be 7 across. Something else that I ran into while I was doing a mock-up build for this was that the back part of this house is gonna be raised up a lot. Sort of like this. I don't know necessarily if I want to try to cover this somehow or kind of make something underneath the house. I'm still kind of deciding. Okay, that should be 7, right? Aww. What happened there? We had like another quarter log onto this. I really don't like it being slanted like that, but that's kind of all we have. It's kind of all we have. Maybe if I can create a support somewhere, I don't know. Let's go finish the other side of the house. This is really not what I want. It looks like there's going to be a corner in my house that's just lopsided. I wish you could stack onto a quarter log. I don't know why you can't. You can only use full logs. I want this base to go about 3 high. Now I really want to have a bunch of windows so I can get a good view of that mountain. I think that would be pretty sick. How the hell did this guy get through? Really gotta work on the defenses over here, I guess. Oh, why is that guy running? Yeah, I think it's going for my log, that one. Oh, he broke my spike. You little asshole. He ran into another one. Not moving. Not moving. What an idiot. Oh, there's more. Alright, you guys asked for it. Can I have those arrows back? Thank you. Come on. What the fuck? That guy survived? Hey, okay, that was just rude. There's no need to attack that. Kelvin, don't run at them, you idiot. Dude, how are you still alive? Oh my god, die. Thank you. Nothing personal, you attacked me, not the other way around. Same thing with you. Yeah, take that, idiot. I don't really know what else to do with this corner. I can't really do much with it. Okay, let's start framing up the floor. See if I do these, if I can save a few logs. Okay, I believe that supports 2 sections, so I'm gonna place another support beam right here. And take out this one, hopefully. I mean, hey, I don't hate it. Let's do this one right here. We can get rid of that log, and we can place it right here for the next one. So that's kind of the setup we're going to do for the floorboards. Just having those little joists hold up a large amount of it. Alright, and just like that, the floor is, or at least the frame for the floor is in. So next what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be framing out where I want my pillars. So for example, I'm going to want one in every one of these corners. And also where the windows are going to be. So these corners also. So I'm going to go place the rest of these. And then from there, I think I'm going to start filling in the walls. This really does look weird. This 1 square difference. I just don't know what to fucking do with it. This is so stupid how they laid this out. Maybe I'll just turn this into a section like that and get rid of this. Okay, I know I said I wasn't really planning on filling in this floor right now because it was going to be really time consuming, but I have no real clue of how else I'm going to start the second floor. Because it's already really annoying falling off these things. So I think I'm just going to place in the floor real quick, at least in the first floor. I just totally tried to duck in real life. Jesus. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. God damn, that was really immersive. That mountain looks so good. I'm so glad I built here as I fall through the floor. This place has great views and everything. I love this area. It's just, I messed up with how big I built the base because the cannibals are still getting in by the campsite, I think. I think they're just hopping on the tents and they're making it over. Which sucks for me. And then over by the spike wall, like it happened earlier, they kind of just tore that one apart. I kind of did a really bad job over there. Towards the end, I gotta make that side way better. First, I actually want to have a house to live in, though. I'm tired of sleeping in this tent. Oh my god, I love it when she does that. This is where we're at. I just set up the floor, at least the perimeter area of the floor. But now what I need to do is I need to start connecting all these top logs and figuring that out. So that should be interesting. One thing I do want to do is I want to get these window frames done. My idea for a window was going to be, okay, getting stuck in the floor. That's my idea. And I'm going to have struts holding up this middle piece. I can never cut this log. There we go. This is kind of the idea of what I'm going for a window, and then with this piece out, I want to place two logs high on both sides. And that's my idea for a window for now. Okay, I want to start building up for the second floor, but I don't want to place these down like this, because then I'm unsure if you can start to get a nice design or if that's going to mess up the floor. So I think I am going to fully put the floor in. Because the way you build things in this game, just for whatever reason, the order really matters. So I think I'm just going to finish up the floor real quick. Which I wasn't really planning on doing on this episode at all, but whatever. I want to also do an overhang in the front here. I don't know how I could set that up. But I want to do whatever I can to make sure this thing doesn't end up looking like a cube again. They really need to improve the building in the next update just to make it so that you can utilize half logs, quarter logs, all those. You should be able to build little squares with those logs too. It shouldn't just be full logs. It really limits the amount of building that you could do, or how creative you could be. This is where the expensive part comes in. I'm going to need to place posts everywhere. And that's going to suck. But it'll allow me to frame up the next floor in a similar fashion. Now I'm going to create a bunch of these half logs. Ooh. So I need to create struts to hopefully, I think they're called struts, to hold up as much of this roof as I can. I believe this allows you to go 2 logs, maybe? I think we should be good with no pole here, which is really cool. And let's try it down here. Can remove this one. And we can remove this one. Trying to put the poles in like the least obvious spots, or the least annoying spots. We'll take this one out. So you can take this one out. Interesting. Now, what if we went one here and then one on the other side? One here and then one on the other side right here. And then we should be able to take out this pole, chop this into 2, and then do the same thing on this side. One here and one here. I think that works. There's only 2 poles that are down inside the house. So I think that'll look good all throughout this. So I'm gonna go do that to every single pole in here to keep the second floor up. Alright, this is how we're looking now with all these struts put in. Can I take this down? Sweet. Now what I have to do is I'm gonna fill in all these walls that are necessary to fill in, so I can put up the next floor, or at least the perimeter of the next floor, so I can start building up the framing to the second floor. But first, I gotta chop down a bunch of trees again. No way. I just ended myself. No way. Oh, this isn't good. I gotta pick up my bag and open my inventory as soon as possible. I am an idiot. That's the second time I've hit myself with a tree. I was trying to open my inventory. Spamming the... I am so sad right now. The whole time I thought I was recording and I forgot to press the button. That absolutely sucks. Guess I'm gonna have to catch you guys up now. So basically we got raided a few times, no big deal, we killed everything. And this is what the house is looking like. We're able to get a lot of the support beams down here taken out by using these struts. All down here. I did go and refill all the logs over here after I got killed by that tree. I went up here. Let me just make my way over to the zip line. And I started developing the second floor. I started putting in all the straight vertical logs. Start to frame out the second floor, which I basically have done. All I need to do now is add the floor in. I cannot believe I was not recording for any of that. But I guess you didn't really miss much. It was just me throwing logs over. I completed this whole back wall. Alright, well, I'm gonna get to work finishing up and putting the full floor down up here. One thing that I did talk about, actually, that I remember, I was talking about strength a lot. I don't really have, like, a clear definition of what strength actually does in this game. It allows you to chop down trees quicker, or what it actually means. I know there was a whole misconception that throwing logs would help build strength, but that's not true at all. Apparently it's just from picking up logs and swinging your axe or whatever weapon you have that builds up your strength. It's not actually throwing logs, picking them up. I think I'm level 22 when it comes to strength, and I don't know if there's much of a difference. I guess it's because I'm also not meleeing as much with enemies to do more damage. So like, what is there a clear definition of what strength like actually does in this game? This floor is all done. Just gotta fill in this little rope gap up there and a little bit more over here. But that can be done later. I think this is where I'm gonna call it for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, I'm sorry that I messed up the recording a little bit and you guys ended up missing a decent amount. Hopefully I was able to explain well enough what I did. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.